Do some modifying, some adjusting, like any good educator.
Well, I can explain what happened there. So we left at halftime, went to the room next door, and someone kicked out our power cord. There's a lot going on in this room, so computer went dead.
Yep, a lot. There's a lot going on here.
And then Wirecast had to restart, and
This booth reminds me of the Matrix.
yeah, there's a lot going on. But we have a new link, and we are live. And Wally, if you're on Twitter on your phone, you might want to retweet the link I tweeted at you.
All right.
We have a link specifically for the second half of Prior Lake versus Lakeville South. It is 14-10 South. Lakers came out and scored on a Dylan Bear run, a three-play series. Bear goes in from about 65 out.
Uh-oh. Caught from behind, taken down inside the 5-yard line.
Where is that football? That is it.
Yeah, that was another one.
That is the beauty of the Lakeville South offense. They hide that football well. So as the Lakers take their three-series trip into the end zone and make it 14-10, South is now driving. 8 minutes left, quarter three. It is 14-10 Lakeville South. They have the ball on the 5-yard line, entering Prior Lake's territory.
Oh, he's going to be stopped up the middle there. So Laker defense in a tough spot here early in the second half, but we got the ball to start, and we housed it with Dylan Bear, who's been getting more carries than he has all year tonight, and it's, well, it's been productive to say the least.
Second and goal, ball on the 2-yard line.
Yep, second and goal for Lakeville South. Laker defense is pinned deep here. Let's see if they can get a big stop here near the goal line. South keeps it on the ground up the middle, and I think he's got a touchdown for Lakeville South.
They do.
At the 7:22 mark.
Near side judge signal. So South answers right back, and again, it's one big play that puts Lakeville South in position to score. Lakers tackled everybody but that running back, and sets up another touchdown. So 20-10 Lakeville South.
Yeah, their wing tee reminds me of the old game Spy Hunter. When you hit the button and get the smoke screen going, we get lost in the smoke, so to say.
Yeah, they do a nice job carrying out their fakes, and they fooled Prior Lake twice tonight on two really long runs. Other than that, they've scored on short field. So I would say 90% of the time Prior Lake's well aware of what South is doing, but they did sneak two out, and so the Lakers have some work to do here with 7:22 left, quarter three. It's 20-10. All is not lost. Prior Lake has been able to move the ball and has done so effectively.
9 plays, 75-yard scoring drive. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Highlighted by a 24-yard run by Johnny Shabazz and a 2-yard touchdown run by Johnny Shabazz.
I'm guessing a lot of the streaming audience can hear the PA guy in my microphone because he's got, serious decimals going on.
I know some Prior Lake residents complain once in a while about our sound system. We have never had it as loud as Lakeville South has theirs right now.
Yeah, it's Friday Night Lights, no mistake.
Yeah, I think they want the folks over at Lakeville North to be able to hear the updates.
Right, they're tired of North or none.
Right.
They want South or bust, not North or none.
23 tight, 2 Jones.
We could sell T-shirts later.
So Lakeville South a year ago was in the Final Four. They went to the semifinals in the state tournament.
Yep.
Played at US Bank Stadium. They ended the season 3-5 and went on a 6-game winning streak to end the season and into the playoffs.
My goodness, that guy's got a big leg. He's been hitting touchbacks all night.
Yeah, he's a good kicker. So this is not a surprise program. This is a solid 6A, top 10 definitely program. I think South came in ranked 9. They're probably better than that. This will be a North and South district.
I did retweet out the link. So if you have friends that are texting you, you can let them know there is a newly created link, and you can find it at PL4L Streaming or at PL Lakers via the Twitter machine.
So 1st and 10 on Prior Lake's own 20-yard line. Raditz and pistol. Hands off to Shaver. He had a seam, but
just
trips
stumbled
over his own feet. He had grass.
That's what we call on the Field of Dreams at Red Tail Ridge when kids are at least the kids I work with, there's a lot of running and then random falling down with nobody around you. We call that the grass monster. The grass monster got him.
Reached up and
There are so many
Hit him
grass
in the
monsters on
ankle.
our field.
Gain of 6.
he gets 6 yards though. So 2nd and 4, 6:55, quarter 3. Radisson pistol again. They'll have Shaver follow Cam Miller up the middle.
Number 8, Shaver, the ball carrier.
That was a good 5-yard carry or so.
Brecky on the stop.
Nice block there.
Simple ISO play, so you have Cam, what they call isolation block on the linebacker. And Tyler Shaver gets about 4. It's
3rd and 1.
the shortest one in the history of District 6A football. So let's see if the Lakers can convert here. Plenty of time left here, down 21-10. They're down 11. They've been down 11. But we know we can score quickly, so.
I'm going to keep this drive alive here.
They decide to test the perimeter.
Ooh, I don't
Will
know.
is short.
That was defended well.
Number 2, Will Jones, the stop. Short
That
of the
was their
first
bread and butter in the
down.
first half, but it looks like South has made an adjustment there, and you wonder if it might have been better just to do the quarterback sneak. We've got 4th and 2.
4th down after a
Yeah.
loss on the play.
And Radis has been really productive running the ball tonight.
And Coach G's going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, we're too far back there in our own territory.
So again,
Territory war.
Prior Lake's had a tough time executing when it matters the most. They'll punt here with 5:40 left on the clock. Down 11 to Lakeville South.
33, Emmerich in the
All right, this is a big spot here for special teams and Sam Emmerich. Let's get a good snap. I think it might be Cam snapping, and Sam low snap gets the kickoff. Nice
Good
punt.
Back South up to their own 30, fair catch there.
Fair catch.
We'll call it the 29. 1st and 10, Lakeville South. 5:23 left, quarter 3.
There's another thankless job. Sam Emmerich catching that ball at his shoelaces and then doing the go-go gadget boom.
Yeah, that was not a great snap, but a good recovery by Sam. It helps to have an athlete back there punting your football.
Well, Russ, talk a little bit about next week at the high school. You have a couple of key events going on. I know you got a lot, but what are some things you're looking forward to?
Yeah, next week, Monday, start with coronation. So we've named our Holcomb royalty. We'll name a king and queen on Monday.
Okay.
We'll get to Tuesday here after the play.
Oh, sure.
Lakeville South looks like they hand up over the right side.
Oh, he's
Sweet
got a
play.
spot. Oh, he breaks
is
the tackle.
Loose. That's 10, 15.
Gets across the 50,
Oh.
and he's run out of bounds by Nick Tice after a long run there. We had him. We had a chance to wrap him up, and he, low center of gravity guy, just got to the edge.
Yeah, he runs hard. So Lakers in position but are not tackling, and I wonder if some of these two-way players are starting to,
A little fatigue, maybe.
yeah. So we lose scoreboard for a second there. It looks like 5:14 left, 1st and 10, ball on Lakers' 48-yard line. So Tuesday, we've got home swim, home tennis, home volleyball, and home soccer. So lots of action happening Tuesday night at the high school.
Looking downfield, look back at the ball. Oh,
Pass complete to Joel.
he got a complete pass.
It's-
Number 22,
yeah,
Ryan
it's
O'Connor,
Ryan-
had just got it in the game there, and they roll out to the quarterback's left and just underthrown slightly, but he was able to get it.
And Ryan never got his head around, never saw the ball, got his hand in there, so
Yep.
you hoped he could deflect, but turns out the receiver saw the ball and was able to capture it. They run O'Connor back off the field. Looks like Tice and
Jones are back in.
Jones are back in at corner. So you wonder if South saw the backup corner there, Ryan O'Connor, come in. Wasn't in bad position, just didn't get the
No.
head around.
Yeah, he was there to make a play. Just easier said than done to get that head around.
So it'll be 2nd and about 8. Ball's now on Prior Lakes 20, and they can't afford to let South score again here. Defense has got to firm up here. Wednesday night of homecoming is Powder Puff, Powder Poof night. So lots happening. We'll have over 500 students playing.
Oh, he stays on his feet, knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line by number 5 for the Lakers, Nick Larson.
Out of bounds by number 5, Nick Larson.
Good hit by
And that
Larson
is
there.
a
Yeah, it was.
first and
That is
goal.
this is good. This is a tough drive here for Prior Lake. Here they had all the momentum on that long bear run, and we've let South kind of recapture that. So the girls on Powder Puff play football, boys play volleyball. So
Okay.
that's Wednesday night. That's one of the students' favorite nights of the year.
Doesn't that powder puff get a ton of numbers?
Yeah, it
Lots
does.
of kids involved.
We'll have 500 girls.
Oh my goodness.
500 girls playing football and 500 boys playing volleyball.
Jeez.
And there's a lot going on.
You're gonna have to have your head on a swivel next week.
I'd have to guess Olivia Sukup will be playing Powder Puff that night.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be an RPO type player. I'm guessing the run pass option. Her shimmy's gonna be way better than Corey's.
Indeed. Thursday
I
night.
always love that one.
Thursday night we've got home soccer and home volleyball again. So we need people to come out and support those two programs. Both boys and girls soccer will play. And then, of course, Friday is the football game. We expect 6,000 plus in attendance. We're going to have a parking lot. It won't be a paved parking lot, but we'll have access to that new parking lot west of the school building. And we'll be parking on gravel, but at least we've got some extra space to spread out. Then Saturday night, of course, is the big dance. So
Will Jones jogging off the field in his own power. That's good. He was shaking up a little bit there. So Saturday is the big dance.
yeah, we'll have about 1,000 students have purchased tickets to go to that dance for homecoming. So
Oh, taken down nicely by
great
number
tackle.
9.
Tanner Newland. Great job.
Tan man getting in there. Quick takedown.
Lost on the play.
So that'll be bring up. Is it only second down?
I don't know if that's right. There we go. 2nd and 5? Yeah, it's on the 5-yard line. So, big spot obviously here. We don't want to let them get too far away and get this game get out of our hands here.
Right. Much needed goal line stand here. Cut back.
Quarterback kept
keep.
it.
Good job. Did he get in?
Reed
He did.
touchdown.
Just a great individual effort by the quarterback there. It looked like we're in position. Ryan O'Connor came up. Looks like you've got Dylan Baer over there.
Yeah, it was
DJ Doyen was on the play, but the quarterback twists and turns and reaches and gets that ball over the goal line for a Lakeville South touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like we were going to get him just short, but then, like you mentioned, the extra effort, if you will, on the extension across the goal line with the Go-Go Gadget arms.
John Olson in for the extra point.
This is a good football team that's going to win a lot of games because of their style of play. They don't turn the ball over. They control the clock. They run at you downhill. It's got the right amount of deception and tough to stop.
Kick is up and good. That makes it 28.
3:33 remaining in the third quarter. The Cougars 28, the Lakers 10.
And you probably heard that through the PA system. 28-10. Cougars are up. 3:33 remaining in quarter number 3 here. Hopefully, those of you that have been watching were able to locate the new link. And again, if you can spread the word, if people are asking it, you can find the new link on Twitter at PL4L Streaming
Cougar fans
or at
had
PL
scoring drive,
Lakers.
70 yards, 5 plays, 1 minute 55 seconds of lap time, capped off by a 5-yard run by Reed Patterson, highlighted by a 22-yard run by Riley Hagelin, a 26-yard pass completion to George Brecky, and a 17-yard run by Willie Bastier.
All right, so Lakers
Number 5, Nick Larson.
getting the
Number
ball back here,
23,
trying to get some more points on the board here.
pass for Olsen's kick.
There's still a quarter left and 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter, so let's not give up hope yet.
No, plenty of time left, really, though. The defense has got to stiffen up. I think we're wearing out a little bit against this Lakeville South offense. They have a fantastic kicker. Another touchback.
Touchback, ball
So in high school football, as soon as that ball breaks the plane on a field goal or a kick or a punt, any free kick results in a touchback ball on the 20-yard line. So no chance for Lakers to return that one. 28-10, Lakeville South, 3:33 left, and let's see what the Lakers put together here. This is going to be a crucial drive. The Lakers have to score here to keep ourselves in this one. Raditz in the pistol. Keeps it. A fake to Raditz. A fake to Shaver. Raditz
on the keeper.
for no gain.
Yeah, it was really defended well.
Number
We've
3,
had
Nick Boston.
we've had some
54,
trouble
Cam
here
Williams.
getting into a rhythm as far as throwing the ball. We've had some very nice runs by by Dylan Bear and a few other Lakers, but not a super balanced tonight. And primarily due to some good defense by South.
So they put Bear in motion. They pitch to him. They've got the block. This play's been good for Prior Lake all night. Dylan just sees it so well, and he's going to have a first down. Call that a gain of 11.
85 to Juckle, 52. Bertram on the stop, but that's a Laker first
This game
down.
is going fast. I'll tell you, when both teams run the football, there isn't much stoppage of the clock. We're under 3 minutes to play here, quarter 3. Prior Lake on the move. Parker Ellis out wide. They've got Dylan Bear in the game, Cam Miller, along with Tyler Shaver. This time goes to Cam Miller up the middle.
There's some tough yardage by Cam Miller.
That is a great run from the fullback position, a 5-yard gain. You can make hay when you're 2nd and 5.
Man, fullbacks just, I love it when they get the ball. They must be like, come on, give me the ball.
Yeah, he's been blocking all night saying, feed me the rock. So Prior Lake will signal in the play from the sideline. Not a true hurry up, but definitely not wasting time here as they're down 18.
Oh, yeah. Up tempo. Let's go.
Bear in motion, handoff behind motion to Shaver, and that is
right
enough
to the
for a
stick.
first down.
Forward progress there. I think he may have got
Yeah,
it. It was
they're-
right at the stick. Chain gain's moving.
Yeah, there you go. And I'll tell you, that is an adjustment. So first half, they were running that play behind motion, so opposite motion. This time they ran it with motion or to motion, and Shaver gets 5. So getting decent chunks of yards here. Lakers are nearing midfield. 140 and counting left, quarter 3.
They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Quick snap here. Another toss to Bear this time again.
And the safety
Makes a
tried to
cutback.
come up, yeah. South's doing a good job springing it out. I do think they've got the safety in the corners coming hard now. It would be a good time for Bear to throw that ball. I know they've got it in the playbook. Let's see if they go to it.
Cam Williams on the tackle.
They've certainly set that play up tonight.
2nd and 8.
Yeah, don't adjust your screen. We've seen that quite a bit, but it's been successful for the most part.
So Ellis near screen. Motion Bear. Handoff underneath to Shaver. That's that ISO play again where he follows Cam Miller up the hole. Good for about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and mid. We'll call it about 3rd and 5.
Yeah, most of our successful runs tonight have mostly all been on the edge, utilizing the Lakers' speed because there's so much size and girth in the middle for South's defense.
Yeah, they've got a rather large defensive line, something we saw versus Wayzata as well. Lakers are plenty beefy up front. This should be the last play of quarter 3. It is 3rd and 4. Looks like a double handoff, this time to Bear, and he will fall just shy out. It looks like that's close enough for a measurement to me. We'll see. We've got
24 Dylan Bear on
15
the
seconds. They do call it a first down. That is a great call.
Number 10, Reed Patterson on the stop.
All right, we're winding down here. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And they are giving the Lakers
They're getting a first down. That was, a gift wrap.
Yeah, it looked like the official originally marked it beyond the first down yardage. So
at the end of the third quarter.
All right,
Cougars
fourth
28,
quarter
the
coming up.
Lakers 10.
28-10, Lakers are down here at Lakefield South on a beautiful fall night, but that's okay. We got Friday Night Lights, we got Corey Sukup, we got Russ Reitz. We are in it to win it. We got an extremely loud PA system and a crowded booth here tonight. This is how we roll.
looks like Ben from Savage has called to check
Ooh.
in on the Lakers score, as well as maybe giving us an update on Go Big Red.
I hope Ben has the mojo ball, because
So
we need it.
Ben Trussell is with us live. Ben, we're wondering what the score is at your football game in Belle Plaine. How are you tonight, buddy?
I'm driving home from Belle Plaine. They were leading 14-0 when I the stream. Sounds like a tough one out there in Lakeville South. Are we putting together a comeback yet?
Well, the Lakers
Well-
have the ball at midfield. Yeah. They had a quick score to Dylan Bear to bring us back to within 4, and then they've given up 2 long drives to Lakeville South They currently lead 28-10.
You know what? I love the business-like approach of the Stream team tonight. You guys are really breaking down the X's and O's. I think you need to get some mojo going. Maybe
Told
hand
ya.
out some mojo balls so there's a little more excitement in the booth,
Right.
and that'll translate into excitement on the field.
At halftime, I thought about running to the local sports store and getting a 3-pack of tennis balls and a Sharpie and label them Mojo
That'd
and
be
hand them
sweet.
out to random Laker fans and, see what happens.
That'll be great.
We do need a new technical director as we lost the stream. The computer
It's a
became
glitch.
unplugged and shut down. But anyway, we're back live, so log
It's a
in,
glitch.
drive safe, wear your seatbelt, don't text and drive, and we will contact you when this one's over. Thanks, Benny.
Have a good night, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Raditz going down to Jones, who's out of bounds, but made the catch.
Pass intended for Jones, complete but out of bounds.
All right, so Lakers taking a shot downfield
Fans
there.
are several
Yeah, and I
feet
think
different
a
in
good
terms
time to
of
take a
balls
shot,
involved in
start the
ticket
second
booth.
half,
There's
try to hit 'em
credit
deep.
fees, there's credit cards.
Jones ran out of real estate there. You wonder, they threw that ball into the boundary, the short side of the field. It's just not easy to have much room on that side. So 2nd and 10, ball in the 47, 11:52 left, quarter 4. Bear in motion with the ball. He gets it on the jet, turns the corner, and he's going to have about 6 yards. That's a nice play on 2nd down.
Yeah, Dylan Bear, if he's wearing a pedometer tonight, it'd be several steps involved.
Yeah, they've really needed him tonight. He's shown up, and he's been our offensive spark, that's for sure. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 4. Lakers definitely in 4-down territory in a 4-down situation, down 18 in the 4th quarter.
All right, Raditz
Third down,
getting the play from
3
Coach
yards to
Grimmy.
go, ball on the Cougars 40.
3rd down and 3 to go. We're at 11:14 mark in the 4th quarter. Lakers down 28-10, but we are moving.
Shaver in the slot, Cam at fullback, motion by Parker. They hand off right up the middle.
Oh, boy, Miller had a hole there, too.
Yes, he did.
I mean, GoPro Cam was just eagle-eyeing that. That's going to bring us back.
You could tell there was some confusion there on behalf of Prior Lake formationally. And again, they don't have enough men on the line of scrimmage. And another crucial down. They have a pre-snap penalty. It brings up 3rd and 8 instead of 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it's Paula Abdul, 2 steps forwards, 2 steps back, opposites attract. We gotta eliminate those.
So pistol formation again. Let's see if Lakers throw the ball. If they get half back here, they're definitely going for a 4th. They run the screen to Shaver. They've got blockers out front. Shaver is up to about the 41-yard line. He's going to be 2 yards short, and I think the Lakers just have to go for this.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, Shaver had the screen there, and he got us some space. He did a little shake and bake, made the first man or 2 miss, which he's done all season. Tough run.
Cougar fans, that is 4th down, 2 yards to go. On
Alert.
ball on the Cougars 39-yard line.
Oh, this just in, I can barely hear out of my right ear.
I'm assuming Hastings is going, oh, it's 4th down in Lakeville.
Hey, go on the porch. You can hear the score. All
Okay.
right, big 4th down. Come on, Lakers.
4th and 2. Bear in motion. Handoff. Cam
Oh,
Miller.
go
He's
Pram.
got the first down and
Attaboy.
more. And they know they've got something there. That was the same play they ran on 3rd down when they had the penalty, and they come right back to that trap play.
Yeah, Cam Miller in full HD view there, just hammering down the middle.
And 73 Jack.
Reminds me of Mike Allstott and the Gophers play Purdue tomorrow. For those of you,
Old
for those who are old school
Purdue.
Big Ten.
Here's hoping Mike Allstott does not walk through that door tomorrow.
No.
Go for killer. Raditz.
Raditz, quick
step.
hitter.
Nope.
Oh, little timing pattern and throw out there. Trying to get it to Austin Gordon there.
I think they have to play with a little more urgency here. They're going to need to throw the ball a little bit.
I'm going to have to agree with you there, Bob. Yeah, it's been a quiet night for Ellis and Anderson. We haven't had a whole lot in the passing game. It's been mostly Dylan Bear here and there with some Cam Miller mixed in the middle and Tyler Shaver.
That's right. Let's see if they come back to that trap play with Will Allen leading. They don't. They come to the sweep, and Bear just has an incredible cut. See, that's 1 foot in the ground. Get vertical, young man. He picks up about 5, so we're going to see a 3rd and 5 here. And again, this is 4-down territory here the rest of the way for Prior Lake.
Absolutely. Lakers competing hard here
Third down,
tonight.
5 yards to go. Ball
Another
Cougars,
3rd and 5, Russ.
27-yard line.
Our last big 3rd down, we went with Cam Miller. Let's see what we do here.
Motion. And that is Cam again for the
Oh,
first
just
down.
moving the pile,
Clock
driving those
stopped.
legs.
First down by number
Cam Miller, Mike Allstott-like.
So Prior Lake has found their rhythm on offense. I'm hoping this isn't too late here, but
10 Patterson on
Let's
the
go,
block.
let's go, let's go.
they're playing hurry up.
We got 9 minutes remaining in the game. Lakers do have, well, all 3 timeouts, which were a little early to start taking those, but let's score first.
Dylan Bear jet motion, handoff behind
Oh, he
motion.
stopped at the line of
Oh,
scrimmage,
great
spins off a
move.
tackle. Tyler Shaver just done that all season. He takes hits and propels forward.
I mean, that was a tackle for no gain or maybe a loss of a yard, and Tyler turns it into a 4-yard gain with a strong spin move, just a refusal to go down. 8:33 left, quarter 4. Lakers down 18, but driving. Raditz under center. Dylan Bear in motion, handoff, Cam Miller, and he's got that down to about the
14, Cam Miller.
10-yard line. It will bring up 3rd and 1. The Lakers have got to keep moving here.
87, Chase Androff.
And it looks like Lakeville South is definitely taking their time getting up off the turf.
Nick Austin all in on the stop.
Teams are coached to slow things down when they need to milk the clock a little bit. Here's Prior Lake right back on the line of scrimmage. Ellis wide left. Raditz under center. Motion by Bear.
Ball's
Fumble.
loose, ball's loose.
Picked up by Prior Lake.
Oh,
Raditz
wow.
ends up getting the first down.
Play the Lakers
Jeez.
covered.
That's senior quarterback there, keeping his head, picking up the football, and moving the chains. So Prior Lake sets themselves
That'd
up.
also
First
be a
and goal.
Lakers.
All right, we got to punch it in here.
7:40 and counting. Lakers hurry up. Raditz in pistol. Twins to the left. They're split to the right, so they're spreading them out. Raditz keeps it up the middle. He's going to score a touchdown. Attaboy. Nate Raditz. And that was a hot knife through butter. Prior Lake has figured something out here versus a very good 6A defense in Lakeville South. I just hope it's not too late. It's going to be 28-16 pending the extra point. Lakers line up in the swinging gate. They do have a full package out of this formation for the 2-point conversion, but they'll choose to kick the football and be down 11. You know, you've got 2 scores here with 11 points, but they've got to score another one before they decide if they're going to go for 2 and try to tie with a field goal later on.
Kick is up and good by Keller.
Good. 7:27
All right,
remaining,
so-
fourth quarter, the Cougars 28, the Lakers 17.
7:27 remaining in the game, Russ. 28-17. A productive drive there by the Lakers offensively. And we saw some good things, primarily all on the ground. But you know what? This game is not over. The defense is in a spot here where we either need to create a takeaway or for sure get a 3 and out.
Yeah, and they're not going to use timeouts yet. They'll hope for a 3 and out. Lakeville South may be content, hiding the football and maybe taking. You're going to get three minutes off the clock here if you let it run on 3 consecutive runs and a punt. Right now, Lakeville South has a 12th defender, John, and that is the clock. The clock will run, and every first down they get is going to be another few minutes off. So, too early to do an onside. Just hope for a 3 and out here, and then if we score, we start using timeouts, and hopefully you've got one last opportunity to tie or win the ball game. Keller will kick off. Doesn't look like South is preparing for a return. They've got the hands unit in. They've got the majority of their players up, and we onside it anyway.
Onside tick. Is it loose?
And the ball is loose.
The Cougars, George
But it looks like
Ruffy
Lakeville South
recovers that onside
recovered.
kick attempt.
Okay, so, well, interesting call there. I mean, I'm sure they have a system. They have a plan. They probably go by a chart of the score and the time, and they factor it all in. But we'd elect to go for an onside kick there at the 7:27 mark.
Right.
And you know what? Didn't bounce our way, so Lakeville South will come back on offense at about midfield.
It was a good attempt. I mean, they executed it. South fell on it. They had an opportunity. It looked like the first player for South that should have covered it didn't, and the second one did. So 7:25 ball at the Cougar 49-yard line.
And that was a good kick. It's got to go 10 yards, and it did. It was a nice kick by Keller.
So they hand off, sweep right. Lakers up to the task. They stop the Cougars for about 3 yards, and this clock will run.
Yeah, we'll be trying to strip the ball, and the Cougars will be preaching ball security and staying in bounds, and we're going to force us to take some timeouts here, Bess. Or I just called you Bus instead of Ben. Could called you, Russ or Ben or
It's
Rub.
like the crisscross, applesauce. Crisscross will make you.
Right. It's cool to be me.
All right. This is John Rolsom and Bus Retrestle.
Flavor Flav.
So this is called the 4-minute drill. The O coordinator is going to tell the quarterback when to snap the ball. They're waiting for that back judge to start counting. He'll tick off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with his hand, and they'll let South know that they need to snap it. That's how it works in high school football with no play clocks. South stopped for a gain of about 2. It's going to be third down and 3. And it looks like Prior Lake will use their first timeout here. Stop the clock with 6:34 to play. The score is 28-17, Lakeville South.
Yeah, this is the tick. I call it the tick-tock formation, where they're just trying to milk the clock as much as they can. And it's within the rules. Well, we've been road warriors the last few weeks, and the Lakers will be home next week for homecoming, Russ. Let's find some positivity.
Yeah, we've. I'll tell you, this schedule is so unforgiving, and when it came out, it there just isn't a week where you can take a breath at all.
No.
We looked at these 2 road games, at Edina, at South, and thought, they're
Can split them, and we did.
And you hope to win them both, obviously, but it is tough to win in 6A on the road. You've got to win those home games. So the next 2 are big with versus St. Michael and Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie was down 14-0 to Wayzata at the half.
Yes, they were.
That's
that's a first down. That's a time killer. Yeah, just a tough night to stop this rushing offense at Lakeville South. I mean, it's been impressive the way they disguise where the ball is, and just they've had very few negative runs, very few.
Yeah, no turnovers. They've only had 1 penalty all night. They don't take negative plays, and
No.
That power T is it's really put Lakeville South back on the district football map at 6A. So that means about another 3 minutes off the clock here with the first down. Let's see if the Lakers can get this stop. Gain of about 3. Gegenheimer immediately uses the timeout. I've seen crazier things happen. If you watched high school football the last couple of years, St. Michael Elbowville allowed Maple Grove down 21 with less than 2 minutes to play to come back all the way back and win the game. They recovered 2 consecutive onside kicks. They scored 3 quick touchdowns, ended up winning on a 2-point conversion.
Wow.
And then the next year, that exact scenario happened to Maple Grove. So you never know. Gegenheimer, use your timeouts. Keep your team in it. Give yourself a chance.
Right.
Get the stop.
Then there's my personal favorite when the Seahawks did that to the Packers a few years ago. That
Oh.
was delicious.
I will say I was rewarded for staying up Thursday night, watching Philadelphia intercept the ball with 20 seconds to go in the game. Aaron Rodgers, palms to the sky, why me?
Right, Allstate.
No pack, no.
5:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Lakeville is just keeping it on the ground as usual.
That's a good surge by the South's offensive line. They're going to give themselves either another first
Right.
down or
This has suddenly turned into the Army-Navy game.
timeout Prior Lake.
Timeout, Lakers. Final timeout.
Good teams that run the ball well when everyone knows you're going to run the football are usually teams that take you pretty far into the playoffs. And Lakeville South tonight has been tough to slow down.
Wait. Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Is it too a little too early to start talking about playoffs? I love that.
Well, it's week 5. You know, you've got 2.5 weeks left. You play that short week over MEA. The season just goes so quickly.
Yeah, talk about that for all the those that aren't aware that week. What night is the football game on that week over MEA?
Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
So a week from tonight, we'll play St. Michael Albertville. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be at Eden Prairie.
Who?
And then 5 days later, we finish at home versus Minnetonka. So when you
No rest for the weary.
yeah, when you say playoffs, you're like, yeah, really, it's only 2.5. You know, the last game is 2.5 weeks from tonight. And
Right. Call Jim Mora.
and
Playoffs.
you'll seed Thursday morning, and you'll figure out who your team is first round. The 32-team playoff
Oh.
format.
That's like Christmas morning though when the seeds come out.
Yeah. So South third and short, quarterback keep. They will get the first down, and the Lakers will not be able to stop the clock.
And that is
Again
a
tonight.
Cougar first
So that's a first down,
down.
which is well,
Tackled by number 37, John Brennan.
Well, the matchup. This is, you know, of course, a game of matchups. There's 11 individual battles on the field, all trying to help their team.
yep.
And tonight,
Tonight.
the size.
Tonight.
The size of Lakeville South's offensive line is just, they've won the individual battles with our defensive line. That's the one knock on Prior Lake is they've got great speed up front. They don't have a lot of size. So we'll see South use the entire play clock. That will be a gain of about
Riley Hageman, the
2.
ball carrier.
All right, so let's spin out some positives from tonight. One, I'd have to say Dylan Bear was all over the place tonight. It was a big game for the senior. I actually thought Raditz ran the ball really well. I thought when we got in a rhythm, you saw Cam Miller taking care of business. And, you know, the defense had their opportunities, but just a tough night for the defense. And I haven't said that very often with Prior Lake football the last few years, but tonight was a tough night for defense.
Yeah, so obviously you feel good about the offense taking another step forward. They still had some penalties that hurt them in key moments in the game, and you've
Yep.
got to clean that up as we get into the
Oh, for sure.
better part of the season. And then, you know, the versatility, the way the offense is able to spread the ball around, getting contributors all over the field. I think the offense is going to start to hit their stride here at the exact right time. Defensively, got some work to do.
Yep.
And this is a tough team to prepare for.
Oh, very.
I did think Sam Emmerich played well defensively. I thought we got good play from our corners and safeties tonight. You know, Austin Gordon's a little banged up and took a tough hit on the sideline there that wasn't called.
Yeah,
but,
very questionable hit there. You know, Emmerich, kind of a thankless, but gone for not forgotten. He also had some really nice punts tonight, which you forget about because of the score. But, you know, the punt game is going to be critical, as you know, or as Ben would say, the most important play, special teams, especially playoff football when it gets cold. You got to have that confidence in that punting game. I'm talking the snap, the hold, the whole bit.
Yeah, and I think we had
Much better than past years.
yeah, no, I think our special teams was fine tonight. They did a nice job. We've got a Laker down on the field.
Yeah, on the far sideline. I can't make out who that is.
Athletic Director Liz Cervenka on the scene along with Coach G. Been a physical football game for sure, and a fast one at that. We can go over some other scores here from 6A football. At the half, Wayzata
What do you got?
Wayzata was up on Eden Prairie,
Yep.
14-0. We had St. Michael Albertville and Edina tied at 14. East Ridge and White Bear Lake were tied at 14. Let's see what else we have here. Refresh this Minnesota Football Hub if you're following along at home. Get you some score updates. Looks like Chan over Waconia 13-7, still going. Cretin is now trailing Woodbury 24-21.
That's Will Jones, who was down. He was a little banged up earlier in the game, and he's got a little bit of a limp coming off. Hopefully he can get healthy for the playoff run. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what his injury is, but he's had a tough night.
Centennial 21, Maple Grove 7. That's a bit of a surprise tonight. New Prague and John Marshall tied at 20.
Can you get an Owatonna score in there for Sukup and Bulver? Their power football team.
Wayzata leading 7. No, Wayzata won the football game.
Oh,
tonight.
they did.
They beat Eden Prairie
Oh, my
17 to
goodness.
7. So I do think Wayzata is the team to beat in 6A.
After that score, yes. I'm going to go ahead and agree with you there, Bob.
Lakeville North and South
Going out on a limb.
have something to say about that.
Oh, he might get in. Yeah, touchdown.
Cougars.
Oh, Cougars adding some points here at the end of the game. 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining.
That was just an effort play there by
Yeah.
South.
It was. It's 34-17 now.
John Olson into attempt the extra point.
Yeah, the Lakers haven't given up this many points in a long time, Russ. Hey, I got your name right.
No, they haven't. And
8 years new.
I know the kids are going to be frustrated with
Hey, that's okay. We win
the
some, we
outcome
lose
of
some,
this
and
game.
how we respond next week will be critical.
And I think you do need to focus on, where areas we did get better and where we can improve from week to week. And all is not lost. We've got a huge game next week for St. Michael, and now that we know Eden Prairie is not the Eden Prairie of the old, that gives you hope. And Minnetonka started the night 0-5. So can Prior Lake finish 3-0 over these next 2.5 weeks? Set themselves up for likely a 3 seed now. The way it's looking. With Lakeville North 1, Lakeville South 2, Prior Lake 3, Rosemount would be 4, and then I would guess between an Eastview and a Farmington, the 5 and 6 seed. We did mention earlier in the stream that Lakeville South's head coach is under investigation, and you don't know exactly where that's going to go either. They've got an acting head coach who obviously is doing a great job keeping the team together. Very good football team. But are there going to be forfeits that occur because of the suspension? You just don't know what's going to happen there. So
Yeah.
for now, it looks like North and South are the two teams to beat on that side of the district.
Almost a 70-yard field goal. Touchback.
70-yard field goal. That would be amazing.
Not overly impressed with the PA announcer.
No, I'm
I'll take.
I'm just gonna no comment that one.
I'll take Bruce Zuder, the voice
Yeah.
of Laker Athletics, every time.
Right.
So, some time for Prior Lake to work on their 2-minute drill. That's not a bad thing. Lakeville South takes a timeout. They see a formation they have not prepared for as Prior Lake comes out in their NASCAR fast-paced offense.
Well, it's been an interesting night here between the running game of South and the extremely loud PA system. It's got me a little disheveled up here.
Computer gets
but
unplugged.
we're gonna we had a little breakdown with the lithium. I thought Sukup always had a battery, extra battery on his belt buckle.
Let's see if we can get a quick selfie so Twitter sees what,
Yeah, just so they can see us.
what we're looking through here. There's a lot going on. Sukup's behind us there.
Yep. Corey, though, to his credit, has maintained focus with the camera. Quick hitter on the edge there, complete pass. To
Pass complete to number
24 again, Dylan Bear.
Back by number 10, Reed Patterson.
So that sets Lakers up. 1st and 10 from about the 30, we'll call it 34-yard line. Clock is ticking, 2:29 left. Lakers down 35-17. Just have not been able to stop Lakeville South in the second half at all. South scored on every possession and took their time doing it, so this game has gone quickly.
We're high school historians did. Oh, another sideline pattern for Dylan Bear. Did longtime coach Larry Thompson, was he known for the wing tee? Is this something that's been traditionally a Lakeville bread and butter? Do you know anything about that, Russ?
No, this offense was brought by Tyler Krebs, and really they went and worked with Elk River and have modeled their offense after Elk River's offense. Larry ran more of a wide open scheme. He had some wing tee principles, but nothing like the power tee.
Not quite like this.
So they run to Tyler there. He gets hit pretty hard at the end of that, but it is a first down, which will stop the clock.
He's still running hard. I like to see that.
Yeah,
Even though we're down big, we're still playing hard.
Lakers will line up, and I do like that they got a chance to work this 2-minute offense in a meaningful game, which can only help them down the road. Looks like Ellis may need to move up there. They're going to let it go. Raditz around the end. He's going to get out of bounds. That's a good play. Stops the clock. So far, they've been able to stop the clock after every single play by either getting the first down or getting out of bounds. 2nd and 8, 1:43 to play, quarter 4.
Ball in the Cougars 49.
Split twins again. If you notice on this hurry-up offense, the twin receivers, the 2 receivers, always go to the field side. Raditz up over the top. 2.
Oh, that's going to be picked off. Trying to hit Ellis on a deep pass and picked off by 25.
Interception by number 25.
South will be able to kneel it down.
Yep.
No need to run a play there. I'll say Coach Clam will tell Nate Raditz every time, throw that ball. Don't throw it short and to the inside. You got to get that ball up more of the outside shoulder of your receiver. And easy interception there with that safety playing center field. So South will win this one 35-17.
1:28 to go. Well, you going to mow this weekend?
I am. I'm going to mow the grass. I'm going to get the boat out of the water.
There you go.
Going to got to take that in and get it winterized and into storage this next weekend. Any chores at the Wallstrom household?
Yeah, well, you know, I mowed last night. I usually wasn't doing it on the weekend. My girls Ingrid and Greta got tennis this weekend on Sunday, and we got Gopher Nation playing Purdue tomorrow, and then we got Purple Pride as the Big Bears matchup. I think it's a 3:25 start though for all you local sports fans. Not a noon kickoff. Might want to jot that down on a post-it note.
Sounds like Sukup is going to squeegee his the windows on his deck. Yes, his deck actually has windows. It's weird, but they do.
Yeah, he's also going to give a little history lesson on the Dewey Decimal System, which was abolished a while ago. For those of you keeping score at home, for the History Channel. We saved the best for last. The zinger at the end. Well, for Russell Reitz III, I'm John Wallstrom. The Lakers fall to Lakeville South tonight, 35-17. But we'll see you next week. Keep your heads up, Laker Nation.
Good night, everybody.